Hello, everybody. It's me, Isha Lorga, and today I will explain who possesses glamrock Freddy. Eddie. So it's also assumed that glamrock Freddy is possessed, just how he says in the afternoon and says he's not himself of of and and also he's the only return that ever helped us besides Sun and Moon. But the reason why people believe that Glenrock Faye must be possessed is because that the way that he said he's not himself, part that he is possessed by someone, and that led people believe that who who possesses Glenrock Faye. There's a lot of theories, and I will explain all of them. Who who could be he possesses Glenrock Faye. So the theory so let's go with the theory that cannot be true. Let's go with some theories that can not be true. First, that Glenrock Fate is set by one of the nine missing childrens. First of all, that Glenrock Fate. First of all, that the Glenrock Fate cannot be possessed by some kind of spirit because if the grandma fate possessed, that means that the earth has to be possessed too. In terms of how their actions, they are obviously not possessed. Some people, yeah, they are obviously not are actually possessed, meaning that grandma fate cannot be possessed as by those childrens. Some people believe that may be actually Henry, but the problem with But the problem, and I will go to those evidence. Some of the evidence for this is it because how Grandma Faye said to make a pizza place on fire, or just like Henry does. It's like Henry does in the pizza center, and that's the only thing. But the Grandma Faye cannot be possessed by Henry because one that in the after ending that happens to that Grandma Faye is friends with the Blob. How and I believe that the Blob is the missing children incident. It's the missing childrens. Some people me thinking that Grandma Faye cannot be talk about the Blob, but in that it could easily assume that he could talk about the grandma animatronics, but that cannot be also the case because on that grandma Faye Lee said they're angry and confused. It was mean that the Barbie is obviously possessed. That's by some kind of spirits, and we know that's grand and we know that the Barbie had multiple spirits inside him because about what grandma Malfoy said they are angry at Westies, and we will see that for the grandma animatronics. Animatronics, because they are obviously corrupted by Abden, and it have been confirmed by that because about how they attack like our protagonist Gregory that's Lee a kid, because it's in Fnaf 2 Lee confirmed that turns out the animatronic does not attack kids. It's Lee they're possessed by some kind of kids. We will see that in Grandma animatronics at all. Tell us that they are obviously not possessed and thus affected to the Abden virus. So yeah, Grandma Faye is only just referring to the blob. And mean that Henry cannot be possessed as Grandma Freddy. And also it ruined the whole fence line. And plus as that Grandma Freddy he's possessed by someone that had a good connection with the Mr. True incident, that is friends with the Mr. True incident. And another theory is that supports that Grandma Freddy he Glenn Frey could be possessed by someone, and the most popular one, that being Michael Afton. That being Michael Afton. Some evidence for this is kind of a symbol. is that one on that grandma face at the place on fire, just like Michael said, in fact, a face on fire. Two, who the pictures of quest and show us his grandma Faye in the mill, just like Michael in the mill, and the other evidence supports that grandma Faye those little bastions that have the heads. Yeah, that's the other evidence for Michael as it being possessed as in grandma Freddy. But there goes a problem with this. First, it may be source one, but we go back to whole fence line then that I explained. Hey, Grandma Faye cannot be possessed by Michael. So who could be possessed with Grandma Faye? Is it Henry or Michael? Well, the most popular one, well, the most other theory that I see is that Grandma Faye could easily possessed is by Cassidy. But this is also a problem that Cassidy has their own identity. Have, that being the princess is from Princess Quest is another theory that person who possesses Grandma Faye is is Charlotte. Just how Grandma Faye and Gregory and probably Vanessa is in a hill just like Charlotte's in the hill. And that also when that Grandma Faye has Gregory takes some blood, he says that is that Grandma Faye says that he is broken, just like that like just like in the February plushie said is to Effin in the ending of Fnaf Force mini games that we support that Charlotte is possessing the February plushie. Well, that very good. That could not be also true. Maybe that could be true. And that could be possibly true. That can be not really true because Charlotte it possesses in the stop bars. Sure, a piece or so could have easy being Grandma Freddy, but there is some other evidence that support that Grandma Freddy is possessed by someone that also possesses the golden fairy. I'm trying that possesses the golden fairy. Through those being that in the in the middle of the exit, you can see that fairy like the distinct fairy having had a purple boat, had a purple hat. Yeah, there's like February have a purple hat, and that also sometimes that Grandma Faye can really see have purple hair and purple bow tie. I I again see her how February have a purple bow tie and purple hat, and the, also and also in the Monty Gulf, you can you can get those going plushies. Like in the fire engine, the only way you can go to no least the fire engine if you connect all the go and plushies of Montgomery, Grandma Chica and Roxanne Wolf and Rock Fetty. But what interesting, if you go to Monte Golf, and collect the gold on the Grand Mark Fade, hey go and plushie. It actually says go and Fetty. If we don't know how to go and Fade series that maybe not important. But since we do, it's actually important. This person was to be hinted as that a Grand Mark Fade is possessed as by is possessed is by one of the spirits that possesses golden fairy. It that being in Effin. And so that's who I believe. I believe that Grandma Faye is possessed by Effin, and that it is possessed by Effin. And let me know what you think about this. Do you believe that Grandma Faye is possessed by Effin or Michael or somebody else? Oh, and do you like? And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.